Welcome to the Western States Metal Roofing Channel. In this video, we are going to cover basic open valley installation for an exposed fastener panel. We will cover required tools and supplies, valley at eave, valley at ridge, fastening valley, and overlapping valley. Ready to shop for your next project? You can buy factory direct and save 15 to 50%. Link in the description below. For this install, the tools you will need are metal cutting snips, carpenter's pencil, hammer, roofing gloves, caulking gun, silicone sealant, we recommend NovaFlex silicone, and number 10 by 1 inch pancake screws. Underlayment is a crucial part of a metal roofing system. Prior to the valley installation, proper underlayment must be placed. For underlayment installation, check out our video. Link in the description below. When measuring the length of your valley, do not forget to account for a minimum of 1 inch overhang and 12 inches needed for overlaps. Valley trim installation should begin at the eave end of the roof. Start by placing your lower valley piece in your desired position. Do not forget to account for overhang. We recommend a minimum of 1 inch. Using your carpenter's pencil, begin outlining where the valley intersects with the eave end of the roof. Using your snips, begin cutting along the outline. Stop your cut right at the seam of the valley. Next, measure 2 inches from the top of the outline and make a straight cut through the seam. Pulling the flaps up will help make cutting easier. Mark a 90-degree line on both sides of the seam. Then notch cut directly in the middle of the seam to the line. Next, remove both flaps of the valley. Cut the left side of the seam at a 45-degree angle. You may need to trim as needed to get a tight fit. Using a hammer, lightly tap the tap inward 90 degrees. Using a hammer, tap the right flap inward 90 degrees. Trim the folded flap to allow it to fully bend 90 degrees. Using your metal cutting snips, remove excess flap along the seam of your valley. Next, mark the corners of the flaps to where they intersect with the valley's edge line. Using your marks as guidelines, cut off excessive flaps. Using a hammer, lightly tap the flap inward 90 degrees. Here's a sample of the final product. For the top section of the roof, lay your valley at the ridge and begin tracing the top outline as shown here. Next, measure the height of your valley seam. In this example, the valley's seam is 2 inches high. Based off your valley's height, mark the center of the seam. Connect the corners of the seam to the center of your mark. Draw a straight line down the seam to your 2 inch mark. On each side of the valley, measure 3 inches from your outline and draw a parallel line to your trace. set your protractor to 90 degrees. Then mark a straight line from the seam edge to the valley edge. Repeat this process on the opposite side. The areas highlighted in red are the sections you will remove. Using your snips, begin cutting the outer lines. Cut the center seam line. Next, using a drip edge hemming tool, begin folding the flaps based on the pitch angle of your roof. Using a hammer, gently tap down both seam flaps 90 degrees. Place your valley in its exact position. Do not forget to account for a minimum of 1 inch overhang. Prior to fastening, remove all protective plastic. Silicone sealant should be placed 1 inch from the eave trim edge, where the valley will overlap. Begin securing your valley using number 10 by 1 inch pancake screws, approximately 12 inches apart, 1 inch from the edge as shown here. On the eave end of your valley, cut off the sharp corners by removing 1 inch tabs on each side. Valley should be overlapped a minimum of 12 inches. When overlapping valley, apply silicone 1 inch from the bottom of the overlap. Secure the overlap by using number 10 by 1 inch pancake screws. Your valley is now ready to be chalked and prepped for roof panel installation. For install guides, color samples, and more, visit our Learning Center. Details in the description below.